Hello and welcome back to Jade's story, where we are laying here with the pack, watching the sun go down. We have Magnus laying with us, and then we have Citrine, Malachite, and Ruby all laying over here. If you are new, I'll throw name tags on real quick so you guys can see who is who. Yeah, we just found this beautiful spot and the sun's going down, and it's just a beautiful moment in these wolves' lives. Jade has been doing a wonderful job of teaching her young hunter pups, which would be Magnus and Citrine, the lays of the land and, how to hunt and find the weakest of the bunch, how to bring down an elk without taking on too much damage yourself. She's just been teaching them a lot of valuable life lessons, and hopefully they can remember it all and take it with them if they ever choose to start a pack of their own. We have a territory invasion happening. Let's see where they are at. Looks like up here. It's probably this one. We're not too worried about this territory up here. We're really just focusing on this. So I wanted to say thank you to the Angry Hound for letting me know that you can now turn off the autosave in the settings. That is extremely helpful. I am so thankful that they added that in, and I have turned off auto run because it gets me all the time. And also thank you guys for continuing to leave your comments and everything, letting me know how much you guys are enjoying these videos, and for all of the name suggestions. I have so many name suggestions now, and I really appreciate them because it makes life so much easier. Alright, the sun is going behind the mountain, and I think it's time to let these guys rest their eyes. Like, Magnus and everybody is ready to go. They're all ready to get a move on. Looks like our territory invasion is already over. Let's see what happened. They did indeed take the territory up here. We only had that territory because there was elk up there. And, we don't want a whole lot of territory up here because the hunters come up in the north. And, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Yeah, we don't want anything to do with the hunters if we can help it. Just looking at territory here to see what our best loop would be for today. We are here, so kind of thinking we might go in this loop. Maybe. Let's do a nice roll with the pack. Maybe do a rally with everybody, get everybody ready to go for the day. Just love everybody's howls. Hopefully today will be successful and everybody will stay safe. Looks like we do have a carcass down that way. Okay, we just strengthened this one, so yeah, let's head. We'll do a little pee here. Let's head towards the carcass and see if we can't get some food off of that to start our day out. Looks like we are moving out under the stars today. everybody, come this way. Do not attempt to get a bison. I know it looks like a lot of food, but it's a terrible idea. Terrible. I am so curious to know, looks like Citrine's taken that one away. To know how the bison herds are going to work once I get them put in the game. They are working on them, like I said in my other video, and I am just so curious if it'll actually be possible to hunt the calves and stuff. I think it's going to be very challenging, but also, it's going to be fun but scary. Alright, let's keep heading towards this carcass. Hopefully nothing is on it that we're not able to get to run away. Anybody want that one? Should probably do a check and see how everybody is doing. Everybody's actually not super hungry, so... Oh, what's going on up here? I think those are pronghorn. Alright, everybody ready? Looks like that cougar was all done already. Tear off a chunk. Everybody get your bellies full. Looks like we finished that one off, so next time we need to eat, we definitely need to hunt again. How's everybody doing? Alright, everybody got pretty full. Actually, let's check. Pups are in the 60s for weight. Definitely gaining weight. Experience is looking good. Let's see where we are now. We're down in this one. I think let's actually do... Let's do this loop. So we can try and steal that territory right there. So a little bit southwest, I do believe. And a little bit more south. Alright, this is the hex with the bear den. I'm trying to, like, remember where things are more. I would like to use my markers to mark which scent posts are just random and which ones are... I mean, I'd probably just mark the ones that need to be moved. Because it's kind of hard. I think I need to go southeast. Let me... Yeah. It's kind of hard to remember which ones are just in a random spot and which ones are in our favorite places. You know, I don't want to accidentally move a marker that was marking a place we really enjoyed. Because... You know, Jade puts a lot of thought into where she wants to have her scent posts, where she likes to revisit. Looks like we might have some mule deer up there. Be sure we're good on food though, we don't need to hunt. And probably just focus on territory for the night and after we rest, we can probably do another hunt. Oh, we are in this territory. Where is our marker? Looks like it's back in that direction. I don't really want to run back in that direction. Let's just do some howls here. And of course, I'm gonna take a picture here because it's just a nice looking picture. Ooh. There's an elk herd over there. Alright, let's get the rally. There it is. Let's see. Elk herd is there. I believe that's the one marked on the map. These markers have definitely been pretty reliable. So anyone else doing stuff, if you mark them on the map, you know, it's basically just your wolf getting to know where the elk herds are, and so they would go to their known spots. Yeah, it's definitely been really helpful for us. Alright, it's time to go east and see if we can't take this territory back from the geode pack. That one hex looks pretty weak, so hopefully we're all healthy. We are running a little bit low on energy, which could be a problem. We definitely know the geode pack is strong. Tallulah is very strong, the main pack leader. Her mate is a little bit weaker, and so if we ever have to take out any of the leaders of the geode pack, it will be Tallulah, because you know, Jade is a very smart wolf. Her father taught her some very good survival skills, and you know, taking out the stronger pack leader is going to do more good than taking out the weaker one, because, look guys, it's an antler. Because it's a lot easier to win fights against weaker wolves than it is the stronger ones. Let's go ahead and... Oh, there's their marker right beside us. Perfect. Alright. There's one of their hexes we were able to take back. Definitely not a nice special spot. This is going to be one Jade will want to move at some point. Alright, and then I think we are going to veer off of our loop because those ones are still pretty strong. And I think Jade's going to go ahead and try and take the one next to us as well. So let's head east a little bit more. Everybody's definitely getting tired, so we'll try and get this last piece of territory, and then we'll probably let everybody rest for a bit. Snows are definitely coming down a lot more. We're getting deeper into winter. It's not looking so much like fall anymore. Still have some dry brush coming through, but yeah, it's looking a lot more like winter. I think I'm not sure when Jade starts to be expecting. I know that, like, after the Young Hunter's quest, it takes you to, you know, you can see their belly get bigger, and you can definitely see that they are expecting pups. But I would imagine that they would start expecting pups sometime in the winter, and I think you just can't see it as good because, you know, their belly hasn't gotten that big yet. And that would make so much sense. Look how pretty. Alright, let's see. Where is their marker? Their markers kind of blend into the snow. They're a little bit difficult to see. But I feel like this would be another teaching moment for the pups. Like, see? Like, they took this from us, but now, look, they're nowhere to be seen. And we can easily just take back what we need. Oh. Did Malachite just, like, run ahead of us and catch a rabbit? I didn't see what happened. I just seen us run by a wolf and the hearts pop up, and I was like, wait. I thought we passed some other wolf. I do smell dispersal wolves from the Horse Creek back. And thank you guys for letting me know that you guys don't mind the longer videos. Like I said in the comment, I knew that some people didn't mind the ones that were around the hour, but the hour mark, but my last video was over an hour, so I was not sure what you guys would think about that, because I didn't mean to go that long. I just got carried away with recording, I guess. But I also had to take a break in between, and that kind of messes with, like, me knowing how long I've been recording. Where is this scent post? But anyways, I'm happy to hear that you guys don't mind the longer videos. You know, I don't mind them either. I enjoy a good long episode. Trying to find something to watch is always difficult sometimes, and then you finally find something, so it's kind of nice when it lasts a little longer before you have to find something else. You know what? I think Jade would definitely approve of this scent post. And they took that over pretty easily. This is just beautiful. My goodness. I know I say that a lot, but this game always, it just still surprises me. Let's let everybody get their howls going. Aww. Kind of can't see Ruby there. I love that Jade and Ruby are just up here howling together. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's feeling pretty good. I think we are going to let Jade turn around, because otherwise she's going to be laying all funky on this mountain. Yeah, I mean, you'd think they'd find a flatter spot to lay, but let's take a picture of them just all hanging out right here, too. Gosh, they just have a way of catching these beautiful moments. I really love this pack. Like, look at the beautiful yellow skies. Guessing the sun would be coming up because they've been out all night. Let's go ahead and sleep. Ruby's minor injury has healed. And we have stranger wolves. Could it be the Geode pack, possibly? Coming to try and take their land back? Gonna be fighting on this hill, it looks like. Let's put name tags on. No, it's Togo and them. Togo is... Oh, Togo is the other pack leader. Alright, well. Is Delula around? Don't see her. We are trying to fight on this hill. This is not going to be ideal. Daisy is not very scared at all. Togo's not scared at all. They all want to fight. But look out for our pups. It's hard to see anybody in the snow. All of their names just kind of blend in. Get off our pups. Health check. Everybody's doing okay. Alright. You let me go. Oh, that's Ruby. Yeah, we have a minor injury. Good job, Citrine. Good job. Malachite. Alright. Health check. 8392. Everybody's doing okay. Good job, Ruby. Oh. Good job, Magnus. Oh, you let him go. Right, we are out of stamina. That's why we're not biting anyone very well. Good job, Citrine. Magnus is up there running. Was running after him. Ruby has this one. Daisy. Good job, Ruby. Way to watch your brother's back. We are out of stam again. Togo has his tail tucked. Good job, Citrine. You get him. Good job, Magnus. They are doing very good. Get your stamina. Nope. And we did it. Nice. Citrine's gonna chase him off too. Good job, everybody. Ruby's letting her sister know she did a good job. Jade is going to let everybody know they did a fantastic job. She'll even do a play vow. She's very proud of her pups. Everybody handled themselves very well. Magnus got down to 58%, but that's way better than he's been doing. And that also gave them a lot of experience. They are now tied at 72%, and they are both tied in weight as well. Awesome. Everybody is a bit hungry, so maybe they will first get off this hill. Maybe they'll celebrate by doing a little hunting trip. Let's just check territory real quick. Happy to have gotten those back. I definitely want to come down and steal these pieces of territory as well. I want our territory nice and strong for our next litter of pups. I think, yeah, I don't know. Let's do an elk hunt though, because everybody is hungry. Let's see what the scents are telling us today. Pretty sure this is 100 right now. Do have mule deer. Jade would definitely prefer an elk herd though. Some of those looked a little pink against the snow, but ooh. A mule deer fawn. I mean, they're right here, so it might be worth it if we can get a fawn. Guessing it's that one. Pups are getting distracted. Yeah, this is a fawn. Good job, Citrine. Looky there. Pulled that off quite nicely. Malachite's having a hard time getting in there. Guessing they'll probably eat all of that, but Magnus, you stole that right out from under me. That's okay. I'd rather you guys eat. We're not doing too bad on food, I don't think. We're at 82. I think Magnus is still eating that chunk. Looks like Magnus and I are the only two that still need to eat a little bit. How's everybody's health? We are at 73, 72, 74. Magnus is at 56. Alright, pretty sure both of these are does. Yeah, doe, mule deer, doe, mule deer, so we don't want to go after them. What's the sun doing over here? Is it coming up? Or is it going down? I'm sure the pups wouldn't mind a little rest on top of this mountain. Looks like the sun is going down. And you know, territory's looking good. Like I said, we're all pretty good on food. We'll be okay if we don't eat right now. I think Jade's going to curl up here and they'll all take a nap. They got a little hunt in. They fought off some wolves. Magnus needs to heal before they go on another hunt. Alright. Looks like we could use to get over here. These are still a little bit low, so we might go down and do that. Magnus came up to 98% health. He's almost fully healed. And we're all a little bit hungry, but not too bad. Looks like it is now the middle of the night. The stars have all come out. Perfect. Magnus has a confident tell, like, alright, quit rolling around, we have stuff to do. Let's see what is in the air today. It's like geode pack. No, they were just howling. Alright, we have a territory invasion coming on over here. And one of these hexes, I believe, I think it's that one, which is 80. So again, it doesn't matter how strong your territory is, still gonna get invaded. Do we want to run all the way over there? I feel like we don't. I feel like we want to stick to what we were trying to get done. And go take more territory from the geode pack. We can always take our territory back when we get up there. These guys both doze. Will we get lucky and find another fawn? And we could probably take on a doe. I'm sure we could. I just... if they're healthier, then... There's another fawn right here. Trying to move out of the way and I got stuck. Nice. Just trying to let the pups kind of do a little bit more there. See if I can't steal a bite before this is all gone. Since everybody else got to eat the last one, we'll get some of this one. Well, that was a small meat chunk. Gave us all a little snack. A little snack for now. Ruby got full. Everybody else is still a little bit hungry. Which is to be expected off of a mule deer fawn. They don't give much. Moose would give us lots, but yeah, we're not doing that. Who's gonna get the bunny? Who's it? Oh, Ruby! Good job. Good job. That was a good one. You're not even gonna eat it? Aw, you're such a good big sister. I believe it was Lavender commented that they think Ruby would be so happy to have siblings again after losing all of her siblings. I feel like they are so right that Ruby would be so happy to have others to hang out with again. Granted, they're all younger than her, but I do think she would be very happy. And she's definitely been a really good big sister so far. And her and Malachite definitely have a good relationship. Oh, we are in this territory now. Did not even see us cross into it. Not even paying attention, just enjoying enjoying our time together. Some pronghorn. Ooh, we have an elk herd. Marker is right over here, so we'll go mark it and then try and find that elk. Also, den scent. It's probably a den we've found before, because we are getting into the area of where we had our first litter. Looks like we could use to do another rally anyways, so... Yeah, perfect. Yeah, there's a bunny. I think, let's see. I think we are the hungriest, so we are going to eat this bunny. I have a feeling this den over here is the rock den that we really liked. Yeah, the one sitting on top of things. I think Jade would be very happy to have found this den again. Right, let's go. I'm hoping this elk herd that we scented will take us further to the west so we can get that piece of territory back again. Hopefully we can still smell the elk herd. So, bunny, who's gonna get it? And it's Jade. We're gonna eat this one too. Alright, scent seems to have gone. Unfortunate, but that's okay. We'll continue west. Let's get this territory hex taken back. What's this? Pronghorn? I don't know if we want to, but let's give it a try. It's a buck pronghorn. Get your breath. Good job, Magnus and Citrine. Getting in there. Oh, he took my bike, Citrine. Oh, I think we're gonna get it. Nice. Nicely done, guys. See if we can't get a picture before it turns to a gore. Look at this hungry family. I can't even get a bite off of it. Maybe? Maybe? Can I get a bite? Did we kill it too close to the rocks? Oh no. Well, looks like we can eat meat chunks that you guys rip off. That's unfortunate. What the heck? Darn it. That... Okay, note to self, don't kill things too close to these rocks. Because you won't be able to eat it. Ugh, it's just so close yet so far away. Ruby, like all of you guys can eat it at least, so... I'm happy you guys are getting your bellies full. We're at 84%, we're the hungriest. And we're the only ones that can't eat. You guys want to like rip off another piece and bring it over here for me? Maybe? No? Come on. You guys always leave meat chunks everywhere. Alright, well. Won't be coming back to this one. Let's continue. Maybe we can take down another one. Oh. We are stuck right underneath it. Whoa. Alright guys, help me take this one down. I'm hungry. Jade's so hungry. She's not that hungry, but this is going to give them more experience anyways. Nice. Nicely done. There, I can eat. That was just silly. And since you guys are all done, we'll just eat right here. So that's all I needed. Just a couple bites. And we are right on that border, so let's go a little bit more west. Our rally has faded. There is another den right over here. And this is the area Jade originally wanted, but Geopack kind of took it all over. And we weren't able to steal territory lower down, which is why Jade ended up moving more into the middle of her territory. I'm sure the den's like right around here somewhere. I thought it was anyways. Is it not in this rock? Oh, there it is. I knew it was here somewhere. Looks like scent post is in this direction. Along with elk scent that we no longer need. I feel like Jade would be okay with this scent post spot. Kinda right next to the stream. Ruby's rolling around. We'll do a little roll with everybody too. Everybody's looking a little bit sleepy. Let's see where we are all at. Citrine and Magnus did really good doing those pronghorn hunts. They did not get very injured. Everybody did pretty good. Pups are at 68 pounds and 86 and 83% experience, so definitely gaining in that experience. Looks like Cottonwood Creek did take that piece of territory, so we'll definitely want to get that back when we can. But yeah, everybody is feeling a bit tired. So I think we're going to come down here, get a little drink from the stream. Yeah, I think they are all going to rest right beside the stream here. Do a picture. It's very dark, hard to see, but looks like a great place to let them rest for a minute. Pretty sure bighorn sheep are getting added to the game at some point too. I kind of thought they would come with Hellroaring Mountain, but maybe they'll come with Tower Fall or something. Looks like our minor injury has healed. But he is full of energy again. Oh, Ruby. Look at her. Just like putting her head on the ground. There we go. Gosh, Citrine really did turn out so pretty. Magnus is off by himself. He seems to be off by himself kind of often. Citrine tends to stick closer, whereas Magnus will just go off by himself. So I do think that he is a little more of a loner. And Citrine's a little bit more on the social side. Shall we do a rally and then get a drink? There you are, Magnus. Nice of you to join us. Nicely done, everybody. Ruby's just sitting in the water. Malachite's laying in the water. I wish we could lay in the water, but all we can do is sit. It won't let us lay down. The water is frigid cold, but apparently they don't mind. Let's see, where do we need to go from here? Ooh, what is happening here? What is going on with Geopack? Speaking of which, we have a lot more wolves to name, don't we? Tallulah's still okay. Talon has died. Don't know if he was already dead or not. Tulip is a yearling. Daisy's a yearling. Togo is fine. They have 2 more pups. Everything looks okay. But interesting. Looks like Cottonwood Creek have their pups. And Coyote Creek also have their pups. Looks like we still don't know who the other pack leader of Coyote Creek is. So give me a minute, guys. I'm going to name these wolves real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. Happy I paused you guys on that because that took me a little bit. So for the Lake Como dispersals, we have Nanook, Button, and Zaraf. And all of the names that I used were pretty much suggested by Catherine, I believe, so thank you again, Catherine. Looks like Button has already died. I also added behind their names which pack they're from, so some of them I might forget, like this S I might forget is Superior, but I did my best. RB for Rosebud, G for Geode. You get the idea. So we did name those 3, and then we named the 2 new pups over here. We have Dyad and Ford. And then for the Geode pack, we have Pepper and Salt. And then it's kind of funny because we went with flower-themed names for their first pups, and then this one is like Salt and Pepper. I think it's cute. And then, so Hayden is the old pack leader, and as I was naming these guys, I realized that Asher is now the new pack leader with Idle in the Cottonwood Creek. So Idle did find a new mate, and Asher, I remember naming him. I'm trying to remember which pack he was from. I think he was with Fern, actually. Yeah, because it was Asher and Fern. So he's from the Superior pack. And then, so that's interesting because their brother, I think it was Togo, was also from the Superior Pack. So that's pretty cool. Very interesting. And then we named their pups. We have Jenna, Russell, Teasel, and Zarabi. So everybody has a name again. Let's close that. I feel like I was on that screen for quite a while. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, that's why we went, because they are losing a lot of their territory. That's so weird, because they are doing pretty good. We're going to keep heading to the west because we do want to take more of that territory. Actually, how hungry is everybody? We're all a bit hungry. Maybe we'll... Our pronghorn that we took down is just right over there, so let's run over here and let them eat for a moment before we head out on territory patrol. There's the racks. Okay. Cougar, you can eat that one as much as you want. It looks like it's waiting for something. Pretty sure our other one is over here somewhere. There it is. Looks like a cougar just left it. Let's rip off a chunk here. Everybody get full. Citrine is a little bit hungry. Everybody's a little bit hungry. Alright, well, you guys can eat that. You know what? No, we're at 100. We're fine. We are just fine. And then it's like another meat chunk here. Because they can all eat off that other carcass if needed. Ruby and Malachite are still just a tiny bit hungry. Let's bring them up to this one. I know there was a mountain lion up here. We'll let them eat on that because they can. Alright, everybody get full. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, let's head out then. For our energy bar is gone. We're kind of heading up into this hex right here, so I think we will go ahead and do a little bit of howling in it. Looks like a coyote's down there chasing a rabbit. There we go. Perfect. Whoa, that was weird, Jade. Her head just moved so weird. Okay. That takes care of that one. Now we can head a little bit southwest and go see if we can't steal this territory from the Geode Pack. I wish they could pounce on birds and stuff. That would be fun. Just get a little bird snack every now and then. I mean, they could make them challenging, you know, they could make them fly faster, so it'd be fun to try and snag a bird every now and then. Or moose. Jade's going to keep a close eye on her pups. We do not need another topaz incident. Ooh, We have not made it down here yet. And here is the scent post. And it's ours. Jade would be thrilled to find this spot. Yes. This is absolutely where this marker is going. She is very happy to have found this spot. It's very dark. Let's see if we can't do another drink, get a better picture. Take that off. You know, you didn't used to have to take that off. It would just not appear in the pictures, but now it does. And I forget that you have to take it off manually. Cool. Alright. And we don't really need them, but I think Jade is going to go ahead and come up here and take these as well. So further to the west. Oh. Maybe not. We got stranger wolves. It's probably a geode pack because we are taking their territory. Where are they? It's Tulip and Tallulah. Yep. Jetpack is coming to defend their territory. How is everybody's health? First of all, we're all at 100, so we should be able to do this, hopefully. Tallulah is always very strong. We're going to have to be doing this in the river. Not exactly ideal. Let's see if we can't bring it away from the river. Maybe up here. Because I don't want my pups to get stuck in the river and end up getting some... Alright, see, I tried to bite twice and it did not let me there, and I had plenty of stamina. Tallulah would be really nice to take out because she's so strong, but we'll just have to see what happens here. Where's the pups? Yeah, I seen you going for Magnus there. Get off him. Get off Ruby, Tallulah. Jade would definitely not mind taking Tallulah out. Just need stamina. Health check. Everybody's handling themselves very good. Ruby looks like she is the lowest. Good job, Ruby. She's got Pepper. Tallulah is going after Ruby. And we need stamina again. You let Magnus go. Tulip is still pretty strong. Health check. Everybody's doing okay. Pepper. And stamina is a problem. Get off, Ruby. Good job, Ruby. Yeah, they're definitely targeting Ruby a lot more this time. Good job, Ruby. You get him. We've gotten quite a few of them low, so hopefully they'll be wanting to run soon. Good job, Malachite. Citrine has her tail tucked. Everybody is looking okay. Oh, we had you, Tulip. And she turned it around on us. Alright. Here we go. Good job, Citrine. You did very good. Magnus, you did very good. You're getting much better in those fights. Ruby, you really took a beating, but you handled yourself very well too. Yeah, she got down to 67, Magnus at 68. All of us definitely took a bit of damage. We got the lowest out of everybody. Pups are at in the 70s and 88, 86. Doing very well. Good job, guys. Everybody is probably ready for some rest after that one. Yeah, let's roll in the snow. Take out, release some of that stress. Everybody can take a moment here to relax, come down after that. Yeah, we still want to make it over there and do all that, but we are feeling pretty tired. If we sleep, there's a high chance we'll lose that, but it's not territory we absolutely need, so you know what? Let's go ahead and sleep. Alright, how's everybody doing? 100% health. After just getting into that big fight and everybody's now at 100 health, I feel like that's pretty good. Everybody's a bit hungry, but definitely not starving, so I'd say we're doing pretty good. And we got it. Good job. Alright, okay, we can still take this territory, but Cottonwood Creek came in and took that. So, like I said, this territory isn't one we absolutely need, but I think we're going to just go ahead and take it for now. It might be one that we just let go later. I think it might even be one we already had, but it's like breakfast to me. Somebody else can eat that. It's like Malachite's going for it. Alright, let's cross this river. Ooh, that's cold. Ooh. Really wish they had a shaking emote. Shake that water off. It would be so cool. Is that another bunny? Ooh, gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, who wants that one? Nobody? Magnus is like, oh, a rabbit. He wasn't paying attention. He was stuck in his own head. Alright. Let's continue west. I'm happy to see we are starting to do better against the Geode pack. They won quite a few rounds when we first started out, and now it looks like we are starting to do a lot better against them, so hopefully that continues. I mean, not that I want to keep fighting them, but hopefully if we do run into them again, we can continue to win those fights. There's a den nearby. Jade hasn't really been on this side of the river much, so I think she would be curious to find the dens over here. Let's see, is this where she wants this marker? Kind of feel like she'd rather it down by the river, but I mean, this isn't a bad spot. It has this nice field. Maybe it will be a good place to hunt or something at some point. We do smell the Geode pack, I'm guessing. Yeah. Very strongly. Oh, here's the den. Ooh. That's a cool den. I think Jade really likes the tree dens. Oh, it's by the pond. Ooh. Jade would be very interested in that. She's moving her marker right here. There it is. What a neat spot. Okay. We need to head northeast a little bit. There's an oak herd right there. Curious which way we need to push them. It looks like it's going to be a little bit in the Cottonwood Creek territory. Losing my voice a little bit again, guys. I apologize. Right on the edge of this rock thing, so we can't exactly get around them much more than we are. Just going to have to get them running and hope they run that way. Yeah, we do need to turn them a little bit, but there's such a mountain right there. We might not have much luck with that. Is that one low, Malachite? You're trying for it. It's not super low. Yeah, let's not worry about that one. don't think we're going to have much luck turning the herd here with all these mountains. And we're going to have to be careful because herds act really, really sporadic in the mountains and around the water. They just get super confused and then they come at you like that and about trample ya. So we are going to let them figure themselves out. Don't think Jade really cares too much which direction they're heading in right now. That was a nice jump. She's just going to be as patient as she can. Oof. I think Jade is even wondering if it's worth it to go after this herd. Because they are just so confused on what to do. Looks like Malachite is going after this one now. Let's give it a try. Let's see. Not super low, no. How's everybody doing on health? Everybody's doing good on health. I think Jade is going to say this herd is just not worth it because they are going to end up hurt with the herd just getting so confused. She knows there are other herds in the area in much better places to hunt, and trying to hunt in these mountains is just going to end up with them injured. Let's find our marker. Looks like it's that way. But that looks like a big mountain. And it's probably at the top, knowing Jade. But it is in the 50s, so let's see if we can't get up there. There's some mule deer. Try for one of them. Ooh, the stow is actually very weak. There we go. Nicely done, guys. Energy is just about gone anyway, so that's actually pretty perfect timing on getting something to eat for the day. Don't know if it's going to fill everybody up, but it'll definitely get us by for now, I think. Gosh, it might actually. Still a bit left on it, and there's meat chunk. Oh, eat your own meat chunk, Jade. There's meat chunks still laying around. We're full. Took a little bit of health from everybody, but not bad. Everybody is full, and pups are gaining more weight and gaining more experience. Alright. Pretty sure we already marked this, yeah. Alright, let's go see if we can't find this set post. There's a den nearby. Is it up here? I mean, if I had to guess, I would guess it would be down lower. I believe this territory hex is our view that we really like of the river. And it is. It is indeed. I think we do want to get to this territory. It is in the 50s, and this pack is really trying to claim territory. That is, as much as Jade would love to just sleep right here, that is one of her favorite spots too, so we don't want Cottonwood Creek to take it. You're lucky, though. We already ate. What is down here? There is something right there. What is it? It is more wolves. From the Camus dispersal pack. Well, from the Camus pack. They are dispersals is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you guys get out of here. Don't fight our pup. How rude. Hey, you're being very rude. Get out of here. This is our favorite spot, and you can't be here. You gotta go. Where'd you go? Alright, looks like we have a couple more wolves that we need to name. I'm gonna go mark this spot. Ruby is feeling very good about running those dispersals off. Citrine looks like she is enjoying the water. And everybody is once again tired. We did get this piece of territory. It would honestly be nice to take this one too, just to kind of round out. No, we really don't need it. I'm just getting greedy. Took us all down a little bit in health. Everything else is looking pretty good though. Wow, Citrine's already at 90% experience. Magnus is at 88%, so a little bit further behind than Citrine, but back in Jade's absolutely favorite spot. Take that off. Where did Citrine go? She was right down there, wasn't she? Oh yeah, there she is. She's in the water. That's funny. Okay. Alright guys, this looks like a great spot to wrap things up. We are going to end here. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this journey. I hope you guys are still enjoying it and are wanting to see more. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and until next time, bye-bye.